Yeah, I definitely need a fresh trim. It's been about 2 months since I had a fresh trim. You don't know what they say, man. If you get a fresh trim, your team gets good luck, if you know what I mean. But do you really need it? Chelsea right now winning games left, right, centre, getting clean sheets. But when you look at Sheffield United, a very, very difficult team, but only have 1 point this season, you just think, oh my days, it's going to be a typical Chelsea performance where the other team suddenly turns into Barcelona. Okay, last season we drew against them at home, we bought the 2-0 lead, and then we got battered 3-0. I want revenge for this game, okay? Before the international break, I want revenge. But what's going on, guys? WorldWideChels back again with another video for you guys now. If you're all having a lovely day / evening. Like I said, it's lockdown 2 in the UK, so I hope everyone's safe, doing well. Same with family, look after each other, always talk to each other, and yeah, difficult times in this world right now. But this is your preview, okay? Chelsea against Sheffield United, which takes place tomorrow in the Premier League on Saturday, 5:30 PM UK time. The final game before the international break. Why does the international break come at the wrong time all the time? Chelsea on fire. We don't want to break right now. We want to continue, if you know what I mean. But guys, if you want to help me out, smash that like button. Let's get at least 300 likes. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit the notification. Tune in daily. As always, man, this content is free. So the more likes, the more subscribers, it helps out this channel so much. I really, really appreciate your help and support. And let me know if I should do the final game before the international break as a live stream review. If I get a lot of comments that you guys want me to do a live stream review, I will do it for tomorrow's game. Because the final game, of course, I want to interact with you guys. Because it's going to be very, very boring during the international break, especially with the lockdown coming our way. But look, let's focus on this game. A very, very important game. As I said, Sheffield United on 1 point. I don't know how, but 1 point. I'm very surprised. They are a very good team, and surprisingly they've started off really, really badly. And look, I've seen it with teams like Newcastle, Crystal Palace. When they start bad and then they play against Chelsea, they just turn it against us for some reason. But this is different, okay? This is different. We've got Mendy, we've got Thiago Silva. By the way, he got nominated Player of the Month. But not Gabriel from Arsenal. You know, Arsenal fans giving it all hype that he's been better than Thiago Silva. What are they smoking over there? Are you mad? So anyway, I want to get straight into all that Player of the Month nominees, of course. Thiago Silva, congratulations. But yeah, Sheffield United haven't done really well this season, but we have to be very, very worried. Of course, last season we done really bad against them. We got destroyed 3-0 away from home, but at home we bottled a 2-0 lead. Kurt Zouma scoring an own goal towards the end. But this is different, okay? This is Chelsea football. This is Frank Lampard still, but of course his new squad, his new team, the ones that are gelling, and I feel like we definitely know 4 out of the 5 back line, of course, including the goalkeeper. Now, as Pierre Reece James is a bit of a question mark who starts. It depends on what game. This is the type of game that Reece James should be starting, especially when we have the ball. But we're going to be getting into the press conference to predict the lineup. But let's get straight into it. Now, Frank Lampard came out on time, I believe it was 1:30 PM UK time. He starts by discussing the run of clean sheets. He says there are different parts to it, with hard work being done on the training ground, new players helping out, and a collective will to not concede. He says we cannot relax right now. See, look, we're used to getting clean sheets right now, okay? I think if we get another clean sheet, we're breaking even more records, okay? Mendy's already broken records for himself, but in terms of the team, getting 6 in a row, I don't think we've had that in a very, very long time. So it's going to be very special for Chelsea fans if we manage to get that, especially before the international break. The international break coming at the wrong time. I'll be honest with you, I don't even watch international break because I find it that boring. I'm supposed to be supporting England, okay, but England let me down. The managerial, the tactics, the formation, the players that start, I just don't think it's always right. And we've seen that for many, many years in recent times, of course. So, look, you lot might enjoy it, but I feel like when Chelsea do really well, if we don't want any injuries coming our way, international break comes in the way, unfortunately, and we have to deal with it. Lampard praises Sheffield United and their credible manager, Chris Wilder. The boss stresses that he has not taken notice of their league position and is expecting a really tough game. I expect that as well. Honestly, I really expect that as well. Not that Sheffield United will dominate Chelsea in possession and chances, but I feel like if they manage to low block again, like they did in Stamford Bridge, and somehow they got a few chances and scored, then I expect a very, very difficult game. If we get an early goal, then the game should open up. We should get a lot of goals. We might concede, who knows. Very unlikely right now, especially with the defence and goalkeeper that we have. But we have to be realistic, okay? They just need one chance and it could change the game. That's all it is. That's what they aim for. And Sheffield United, with the experience that they've had last season, I'm sure they will get out of this mess. Maybe not against Chelsea, hopefully, but against other teams like United, City, Liverpool, Tottenham, etc. So they can drop points, of course. So, yeah, that is everything on Frank Lampard. Christian Pulisic is out of tomorrow's game, as is Kai Havertz, who is still self-isolating. Kepa is available again, although he's still feeling some pain in his shoulder. Now, I know Mendy is first choice. I know Mendy's going to play in every single game. I know Frank Lampard loves Mendy. I know Petr Cech loves Mendy. But that does not mean we stop supporting Kepa. I've told you guys, Kepa can still fight for his spot. Very unlikely that he'll get it back. But he can play in some cup games. He can get some confidence back. If not, he needs to go out on loan and get some confidence back into his game. I want him to do really, really well. And I want Chelsea fans in general to support the man. You have to look at him. You can just tell how depressed he is. He might just want to get out there. Because of his long contract, it's very difficult to get something done, of course. So, please support the man. Lampard says players look up to Thiago Silva. I do as well, man. That guy's a beast, and the way he handles himself. He reports that the Brazilian's English is improving, particularly with the key footballing expressions needed. This is what we need. We need the leadership and experience at the back, and we are getting that. Yeah, in HD we are getting that. And congratulations to all the fans, okay, that managed to help scrap the pay-per-view, you know, for random games for each club, like £15 a month or whatever it was, or £15 a game or per week it was. Absolute crazy, okay? But it just shows you there is still power in the fans. Without the fans, they are nothing, okay? We always want to watch football, of course, but without the fans, if we're not watching, if we're not paying for things, or, you know, we're not paying for Sky or BT or wherever you know, broadcast from, if we're not paying for that, they're not going to get anywhere. They need the fans. It's not the same about the fans. The players will tell you as well, without the fans, it is nothing. They are missing us in the stadium right now. Now, yesterday, on that day, was Ajax, okay? Chelsea fought Ajax for the comeback from 4-1 down to 9 men. Azpi's goal, that was offside, not offside, handball, I think it was. And the scenes in the stands were absolutely crazy, man. I even brought some Chelsea fans, international fans, to the game, which was, you know, one of my personal achievements, of course. I want to help people attend the game, of course. So, yeah, memories. I wish Chelsea fans can get back into the stadium very soon. Lampard says he was planning on giving Timo Werner a rest at Burnley, but obviously that didn't happen. He says that he will look to manage his minutes in the future, but not necessarily tomorrow, which means he's definitely starting, particularly as he is in such good form and building relationships. He also talks about Olivier Giroud has given a typical great response to not feature as much this season as he did towards the end of last season. The boss says leaving players out is one of the hardest parts of management, but Giroud remains the ultimate professional. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy leaves in January, whether it's on loan or whether it's, you know, some deal that we get like €5 million, 6 million. I just feel for the man. He really deserves to play. But it's very hard when Timo Werner's doing really well. Tammy Abraham's doing very well as well. When he comes off the bench or when he starts, he's getting a goal and assist. His ratio for goals and assists per 60 to 70 minutes, I think it was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. For a player that does not play every game, it just shows you his mentality is up there. It's at the top, okay? So Tammy Abraham is doing really well. Timo Werner is doing really well. Timo Werner could be the penalty taker for Chelsea Football Club. But Giroud, where do we go with him? How does he play? He's not getting his minutes. He needs to think about his future. I did tell you guys I really wanted this guy to feature this season with the experience that we needed. But it looks like Timo Werner has done really, really well. And yeah, I just wish Giroud the very best on what happens with his future career, whether it's at Chelsea or not. On the crossing from my right, Lampard hopes that James, Azpi and Ziyech can give us extra edge with their deliveries. On the penalties, Lampard says he was superstitious about them as a player, so he doesn't like to talk about them in detail for now. So that's everything from him. If you want to see more, go check out the Fifth Stand app, of course. I'm sure you guys have downloaded it already. But yeah, all we want is a win. I think the win comes first. A clean sheet is a bonus for Chelsea Football Club, okay? That's all it is. We're getting used to seeing these wins now. But let's get straight into predicted lineup. Now we're going with Mendy, we're going to Ben Chilwell, we're going to Thiago Silva and Kurt Zouma. The right back is the question mark. Do we go with Azpi or Reece? Reece played during the midweek. Azpi is most likely going to be captain, of course. But I wouldn't be surprised because it's Sheffield United. We have the possession. Reece James starts the game. Now midfield, we don't have Havertz, okay, but we're going to go 4-3-3 with Kante, Kovacic and Mason Mount. On the left, we're going to go with Timo Werner. On the right, I'm going to go with, I was going to say Hakim Ziyech, but I'm hoping Callum Hudson-Odoi gets a chance. I really hope he does. And then Tammy up top, of course. That is my starting 11 that I believe will happen in the Premier League tomorrow. I don't know why I keep itching my nose. It's very, very itchy for some reason. Every time I start filming, this happens, man. It's very annoying. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you kind of enjoyed the energetic at the start as well. Trying something different. There's going to be a new intro. There's going to be a new overlay on the screen very soon as well. There's something that I'm working behind the scenes because this channel, I don't know why it's dying, but I hope you guys can keep tuning in. If you enjoy this content, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, hit the notification, tune in daily, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. WorldWideChels, guys. I'm out. Peace.